Wyoming 4A West Regional Volleyball is on the air. A presentation of Big O Tires of Evanston. Old West Media Incorporated and Cook Brothers Broadcasting LLC are proud to be able to bring you this special event, made possible by our sponsors, including Cowboy Motor Company, Save a Horse, Buy from Cowboy, Big O Tires of Evanston, Winnebosie's #1 Education Center, Chad's Automotive, they can fix it, Uinta Physical Therapy, T-Bar Body Shop, and Technoglass, Mountain West Business Solutions, Castle Rock Chevrolet at CastleRockChevy.com, Bear River Dental, Wells Fargo Bank, Plains Pipeline LP of Evanston, Rocky Mountain Care, simply the best care, and by Wyoming Dental Specialties. The first serves of every set is brought to you by Escalante's Boutique. Get noticed. And the scoreboard by Mark Brinkerhoff at Uinta Physical Therapy. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell your family. They can hear us streaming live at K9. That's the #9, K-9radio.com. We welcome you back to the Riverton Gymnasium, where most of the fans have cleared out since Riverton's done playing here this afternoon. It's going to be Kelly Walsh and Natrona in the regional championship game this afternoon. We're scheduled to get this one started in just a few short minutes. Kelly Walsh got here by defeating Evanston 20-25, 25-15, 22-25, 25-21, and 15-10. Natrona got in by beating Riverton 21-25, 25-18, 25-21, and 32-30. It's been a competitive tournament here over the weekend. We're at the 4A West Regional Volleyball Tournament in Riverton, Wyoming. They'll line them up and we'll get busy once again. Are we going to take a break? Oh yeah, let's take a quick timeout. You're listening to 4A West Regional Volleyball, a presentation of Big O Tires of Evanston on K-9radio.com.
Here's a question for you. How do you feel about your smile? Are there things about it you wish you could change? Maybe you can. At Bear River Dental, we want to see your smile. And our unique services can help you get the smile you've always wanted. So be happy. Your perfect smile is just around the corner. Come see us today for your free smile consultation, only at Bear River Dental.
It's time for the pre-winter checkup special.
Big O Tires, we go the extra mile, revving up the service to make you smile. We're in the business of customer pleasing, all the right service for all the right reasons.
Receive an oil change, 22-point inspection, brake check, and tire rotation for just $59.99.
Extra miles, the way we go, we got you covered at Big O.
Big O Tires in Evanston, 607 Cheyenne Drive.
The Weight of the Nation is a 4-part documentary series focusing on families and individuals struggling with obesity. This educational series will be held at the Winnebosie's #1 Education Center. Part 1 will run on October 9th, Consequences. Part 2 on October 23rd, Choices. Part 3 on November 6th, Children in Crisis. And Part 4 on November 20th, Challenges. Come and learn what you can do to combat this national crisis in our community. Register today at 307-789-5742.
We welcome you back. We'll meet the Natrona, Kelly Walsh, Lady Trojans, rather. Rachel Frankie, the first starter. Sophia Huff. There's Olivia Longy, the third starter for the Kelly Watch Lady Trojans. Jariah Davis, the fourth starter. Emily Erdahl. And libero, Alyssa Earl. So now the Mustangs will start Lindsay Switzer, Lauren Talbot, Gabby Johnson, Jenna Milliken, Lindsay Casados, Sierra Barch, and Sarah Jones. Kelly Watch coached by Jeff Bartel. And the Lady Phillies are coached by Michael Batkin. And not incorrect, this is the regional championship game for the 4A West in Riverton. Several volleyball matches have occurred here over the weekend. This is the last one. A regional championship game. 4 teams started now on their side of the floor. Natrona will start on the left side. Kelly Watch will start on the right side. And we'll get things underway. Regional Championships 2013 for high school volleyball in the 4A West region. They're going to recognize the officials. Okay, the first serve's away there by Galovich. And the first serve game brought to you by Escalade Sportif. Get notice. We're underway, the regional championship game. Kelly Watch and Natrona. Kelly Watch scores the first point. Galovich to serve it again. Returned by the Lady Lady Phillies, rather. Got to figure out who's playing here before you can do a regional championship game. Natrona and Kelly Watch. Robertson to check in now for the Lady Phillies. Serves away. That's Jones with the serve kept in the air. Here's Jariah Davis. Wow, big kill for Jariah Davis. As it's now a 2-1 lead for the Lady Trojans. Now it's going to be a Kelly Watch serving Natrona. Switzer keeps it in the air to Jones. Talbert returns it right back to the Lady Trojans as we work in this first set of the regional championship game. Robertson put over the net by a hustling Kylie Hinton. It's returned right back to Kelly Walsh. And a point scored there by the Lady Phillies of Natrona. 2-2. Battle of Natrona County in this regional championship game. Kelly Watch and Natrona. Here's Kelly Watch, Galovich. There's a big one by Rachel Frankie. Now Kelly Watch takes the 3-2 lead on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. Back to serve now. It's going to be Alyssa Earl. Earl serves away. It's going to go on the back row. Played there by the Lady Trojans. And a touch and the score for Natrona. Now it's going to go back to serve. It's going to be Natrona serving the Lady Trojans. Popped up over the top of the net by Olivia Lamy. And there's a big point scored by the Lady Phillies. They go up 4-3 on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. Now going back to serve is going to be Lauren Talbert. Talbert stands on the service line for the Lady Phillies of Natrona. Serves away. It's going to go into the net. That'll be a point for the Lady Trojans. Tied up at 4 as we get underway in this first set. Serves away by Frankie. Gabby Johnson can't get it up over the top, and now a 5-4 lead for the Lady Trojans. Kristen Frankie to serve it again for the Lady Trojans. Frankie serves away. Switzer plays it. Now to Jones, to Gabby Johnson. Johnson returns it to the Lady Trojans. Played there, and it's going to go out of play. Molly Fretland tried to do the right thing, but it's going to go out of play, and that'll be a point. And we're tied at 5 apiece on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. Serves away, and it's going to be a point scored by Casados. A service ace for Casados. Oh, no, it's going to drop out of play. She hit it too deep. 6-5 for the Lady Trojans on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. That one's going to go too deep. Deep and deep, a point and a point. 6-6, we're tied up 6 apiece on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. Barch to serve it away for Natrona. It's going to go on the Kelly Walsh side. There's Erdl returning it right back to Natrona. Natrona right back to the Lady Trojans. Jenna Milliken is going to be knocked a little wide there by the Lady Trojans. That'll be a point for the Lady Phillies, 7-6. The score for the Lady Phillies on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard as we work in this first set. Serves away there for Natrona. Sierra Barch with the service returned right back to the Lady Phillies. Knocked up over the top of the net by Frankie, and it's going to fall out of bounds, and that'll be a point for the Lady Trojans. Tied up at 7. Olivia Lamy back to serve for the Lady Trojans. Across the net, played there by Talbert. Kept in the air by Jones. Switzer couldn't get it over the net, so that'll be a point for the Lady Trojans. They go up 8-7 in this first set on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. Olivia Lamy with the serve. It's going to go into the net, so that'll be a point for the Lady Trojans of Kelly Walsh. This set has been tied up at 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Switzer with the serve. Tipped over the top of the net. And the point scored by the Lady Trojans. Fretland had a hand in that for the Lady Trojans. You know, Galovich checks back in, and she'll serve it for the Lady Trojans. Heather Galovich, 5'7" senior. Galovich with the serves. Going to go on the backline dugout there by the Lady Phillies. Erdl up over the net, returns it right back to the Lady Phillies. It's going to be returned to the Lady Trojans. Jariah Davis will get the point. Now a 10-8 lead for the Lady Trojans on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. Working here in the regional championship game. 4A West Regional Championship. On the air, streaming live online at k-9radio.com. Galovich back to serve it again. Galovich serves, goes to the back row, and Barch. There's one that's going to drop in for the point from Talbert. 10-9 now for the Lady Trojans on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. In to serve. It's going to go to the Lady Trojans. Jariah Davis up over the top. Switzer plays it to Jones. Jones over across court. And it's going to be returned, and it's going to go up. Drop down will be a point for the Lady Trojans. Up now 11-9 in the first set on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. Mark Ainsworth, Val Cook courtside here at Riverton High School. Serves away. It's going to drop down for a service ace for the Lady Trojans. They go up 12-9 now on the Winter Physical Therapy scoreboard. Uh-oh. Lights are going nuts again here now. Hope they paid the power bill. There's a carry by the Lady Phillies. And a 13-9 lead now for the Lady Trojans in this first set. Serves away. Switzer to Jones. Jones has it go over the net. That'll be a point for the Lady Trojans. Jenna Melican scores the point. 13-10 now for the Lady Trojans on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. Milliken with the serve. It's going to go right back to the Lady Phillies and back to the Trojans. And the score is going to go to the Lady Phillies. Lady Phillies with the serve. Up across the net. And the Lady Phillies can't handle it, so the Trojans score again. 14-11 now. Here's the serve. Cross court by Alyssa Earl. Well, that's going to go deep. Hit a little hard out there by Lauren Taubert. If it had to make it to Mexico, it would have been halfway there. Barch to Frankie. Now it's returning right back to the Lady Trojans. There's Frankie, gets it over the net. Played there by Jones over in the Trona. Returned right back to Kelly Walsh. Switzer keeps it in the air and returns it right back to the Trojans. Back to the Phillies. Back and forth it goes. Jones sets it up to Robertson. And Alyssa Earl goes down hard out on the court. Can't get to the volleyball when you get tripped up. Lauren Talbert serve for the Lady Phillies. Now the Lady Trojans. Here's Olivia Lamy. And Lamy's going to get the credit for the point. 16-12 for the Lady Trojans on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. Kristen Frankie in to serve now for the Lady Trojans. And a timeout's going to be called. 16-12, the lead for the Lady Trojans on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. We'll take a timeout. You're listening to the Big O Tire presentation of 4A West Regional Volleyball on K9, streaming live.
Find out how Chevy trucks stack up against all of the other major brand name trucks in their class. Confirm what you know or surprise yourself. Just log on to CastleRockChevy.com. Right now you can drive any new Chevy truck off the lot for just 1% over factory invoice OAC, and ask about other rebates and offers that apply.
We're Castle Rock.
Like us on Facebook, Castle Rock Chevy in Evanston, CastleRockChevy.com.
Back to the action we go with the Trojans leading the Phillies 16-12 on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. Phillies going to work with Jones as return right back to Erdahl, kept in the air. There's Frankie, dug out well over on the far side by the Lady Phillies and returned to the Lady Trojans. Set up there on the far side by Frankie. Dug out well by Jones. And Frankie will one down and finish off that attack. 17-12 now for the Lady Trojans on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. Kristen Frankie back to serve once again for Kelly Walsh. Going to go to the back row to Barch. Casado up over the top. Now it's going to go to Frankie, and it's going to be a point for the Lady Phillies. Net violation on the Lady Trojans. Casado to serve it. It's going to go deep. And that'll be a point for the Lady Trojans up now 18-13 on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. Rachel Frankie to serve it away for the Lady Trojans. Going to drop out. They changed their mind over there on the corner. It's going to be a service error, and the serve goes back to the Lady Phillies, 18-14 for the Lady Trojans. Barch with the serve. Erdahl keeps it in the air. There's Olivia Lerma. Got that Karen. Right on the back line, if not Pierce. 19-14 now for the Lady Trojans here in the first set. Jariah Davis checks back in. And Olivia Lamy back to serve. Going to drop back to Saddles. To Jones. That's going to go low in the back court. John American making that play for the Lady Phillies. Switzer keeps it in the air. And Alyssa Earl can't make the play. 19-16 in this first set for the Lady Trojans on the Winter Physical Therapy scoreboard. Working in the first set of the regional championship game this afternoon. Kelly Ross got here by beating Evanston. Natrona got here by beating Riverton. Then Evanston beat Riverton. Here's the Trojans. Jariah Davis up big. Right in front of Sierra Barch. So coming in is going to be Galovich. And Galovich will be back to serve for the Lady Trojans. Galovich fires it across the net. Switzer. To Taubert. Right back to the Lady Phillies. And the Lady Phillies come up with that kill. Taubert with the big one. 20-17 now for the Lady Trojans here in this first set. Here's the Trojans to Jariah Davis. Pops it up over the top. Goes to the floor right in front of Sierra Barch of the Lady Phillies, and a point scored by the Lady Trojans. 21-17 now for the Lady Trojans. Trojans serving the Phillies up 21-17 on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. Whoops! Gonna go into the net. 21-18 now for the Lady Trojans on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. Ertl checks back in. The serve by Jenna Milliken. It's going to go up front to Galovich. Frankie can't get it because Robinson put it right back in her face. That'll be a point for the Lady Phillies of Natrona. 21-19, the lead only two for the Lady Trojans on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. Serve by Milliken. Kept in the air there by the Lady Trojans and returned right back to the Lady Phillies. Robertson keeps it in the air to Switzer. And there's Jariah Davis. She knocks down the kill. 22-19 in the first set for the Lady Trojans. Serves away there by Alyssa Earl. Kept in the air by Jones. Barch, there's a double block. Over on the far side, Olivia Lamy. 23-19 now the lead for the Lady Trojans on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. Alyssa Earl with the serve. It's going to go to Switzer. It's going to go into the net after Switzer hits it. And another point scored by the Lady Trojans. This is set point for the Lady Trojans at 24-19 on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. Serves away by Earl. Played there by the Lady Phillies. Returned right back to the Lady Trojans. Set up by Lamy. Franks gets it over the net. Frankie. Returned right back to the Lady Trojans. Kept in the air by Lamy. Ertl and up high for the kill. Lauren Talbert of the Lady Mustangs. Well, Mustangs, Phillies, it's all a horse. Serves away by Talbert. It's going to go to Alyssa Earl. Now Olivia Lamy tries it. It's going to go over the net. Played there by Robertson. Kept in the air by the Lady Trojans. Return to the Lady Phillies. Now to the Trojans on the play. Lamy can't get it up over the top. There's Gabby Johnson. And the timeout's going to be called by the Lady Trojans. 24-21, the lead for the Lady Trojans. We'll take a timeout. This is the Big O Tire presentation of 4A West Regional Volleyball on K9. Well, K-9radio.com. We'll get it out.
When we say Chads can fix it, we mean Chads can fix it. When your vehicle needs to be repaired or serviced, Chad's Automotive is the best place to take it. With over 20 years in the business, Chad has the experience you want your mechanic to have. At Chad's Automotive, repairs are done right the first time. Don't trust your vehicle to just anyone. Stop on by Chad's Automotive in Evanston. They can fix it. Call today for an appointment at 307-789-8263. That's Chad's Automotive, 789-8263.
That point for the Lady Trojans, banging it. It's going to go out. And a 24-22 lead for the Lady Trojans on the UNF Physical Therapy scoreboard. Here in the first set, Talbot gives chase. Nobody over there volunteering to chase volleyball. It's not a whole lot of folks in the gym at this point. And Talbot to serve it away. Lauren Talbot serves it. It's going to go to Alyssa Earl. To Frankie to Lamy. There's the kill and the win in the first set for Kelly Waltz. 25-22 in the first set. We'll take a timeout. You're listening to the Big O Tire of Evanston presentation of 4A West Regional Volleyball on K9, streaming live online at K-9radio.com.
It doesn't matter how large or small your business is. When considering copiers, fax machines, scanners, and other office equipment, call Mountain West Business Solutions first. George Wynn, CEO at Evanston Regional Hospital, have this to say.
With Mountain West Business Solutions, the copiers that we have now, they're very reliable machines. They've done a great job for us, and the rare times when they do have a malfunction, Randy and his people are in here quickly, and they come and service the machines very efficiently. We're very grateful to have Randy Barker and Mountain West Business Solutions as our business partners.
Call Mountain West Business Solutions, a local company with a toll-free number, 866-583-9925.
Last-minute summer projects? Trying to get everything you need before winter is here? Stop into Ogden's Flooring and Design of Evanston today and see what they have in stock. Everything you need from hardwood, tile, and laminate to countertops, cabinets, and carpet. Right now, carpet roll ends in stock, must sell. Get in there today for the best deals on all those last-minute projects. Ogden's Flooring and Design of Evanston, located at 243 7th Street.
This time of year, the weather can change from minute to minute. The team at Plains Pipeline encourages you to focus on safe driving. Slow down. Look for children who may be walking to or from school. Make sure you have supplies in your car, like a blanket, water, and emergency food, in case of road closures or unexpected storms. Plains Pipeline LP of Evanston also reminds you to always call 811 at least 2 business days before you dig. It's the law. Plus, it could save your life.
Taking care of business out on the volleyball course, then the thrown out Lady Phillies and the Kelly Waltz Lady Trojans. And to get this serve underway, back to serve is going to be Sarah Jones. And your first service being brought to you by Escalades, 14th and Evanston. Get noticed. It's the way it's going to go deep. That'll be a point for the Lady Phillies to get this thing underway. We're working in the second set. And the score 1-0 for the Lady Phillies. Here's Galovich with the serve. It's going to go to Switzer. Kept in the air by Jones. Robertson returns it right back to the Lady Trojans. Jariah Davis up high and returns it right back to the Lady Phillies. Oh, it's going to go into the net. Talbot couldn't quite get it to go over the net. And we're tied at a point apiece. Working in set number 2. it's 2-0, and the Trojans get another one. They're up 3-0. Galovich right back to the service line for the Lady Trojans. There's the big play. It's going to go a point for the Lady Phillies. Lauren Tubbert with the shot there. Here's the serve. Kept in the air and over the net, and it's going to be a point for the Lady Phillies. 3-2. Serves away. Served out there by Jenna Milliken. Kept in the air by Robertson. Oops, and a little touch. That'll be a point for the Lady Trojans, rather. 4-2 the lead for the Lady Trojans on the Winter Physical Therapy scoreboard. Trojans serving the Phillies. Switzer plays it. Jones keeps it in the air. And a net violation on the Lady Trojans. 4-3 the score for the Lady Trojans on the Winter Physical Therapy scoreboard. Serves away. Kept in the air by Galovich to Davis. And returned by Gabby Johnson. Kept in the air by the Lady Phillies. Across the court it's going to go. Right back to the Lady Phillies. It's going to go to Sierra Birch. That'll be a point for the Lady Phillies. And they tie it up at 4. Phillies going to work here in the second set. First set won by the Lady Trojans of Kelly Walsh. Davis sets it up. Reyes, Frankie hits it too hard. That'll be a point for the Lady Phillies. And they lead up 5-4 on the Winter Physical Therapy scoreboard. Serve goes across the net by Lauren Talbot. And the Lady Phillies score and go up 6-4 on the Winter Physical Therapy scoreboard. Back to serve once again is going to be Lauren Taubert. Line drives it over the net, played there by Emily Erdahl. Frankie on the attack. That's Jemiah Davis right in front of Gabby Johnson. And the net violation is going to be called. Taubert with the serve. 7-4. Going to go out well now by the Lady Phillies. There's the double block kept in the air. Lady Phillies hustle and it's going to drop in. Well, that's going to drop out. I might need glasses. That looked pretty close to me. 7-5 for the Lady Phillies. Back to serve is going to be Alyssa Earl. Earl serves to Switzer. Gabby Johnson returns it right back over to the Lady Trojans. Now it's going to crane across the top of the net. Another point scored by the Lady Phillies. They lead it 8-5 on the Winter Physical Therapy scoreboard. Working in the second set of the regional championship game. Rachel Frankie gets it over the net. Put in the air by Jones to Johnson. It's going to go right back to Johnson. Jones ricochets it around, and it's going to go for a point for the Lady Phillies as Alyssa Earl couldn't make a play on it. 9-5, and it looks like the Phillies are in control of this second set. Serves away, play there on the back row by Emily Erdahl. Olivia Lamy now returns it right back to the Lady Phillies. Kept in the air by Jones. Milliken gets it across the net right back to the Lady Trojans. There's Lamy. Milliken keeps it in the air. Returned right back to the Lady Trojans. Back and forth it goes. Going to drop down. It's going to be touched by the Lady Trojans, and that'll be a point for the Lady Phillies. Some arguing going on. The net official says give the point to the Lady Trojans. So the floor official is going right back across to talk to the net official, and we'll get this thing straightened out. 9-5 the current lead. And to give the point to the Lady Trojans. 9-5 looks like the score at this point on the Winter Physical Therapy scoreboard. Some switches and personnel made there by the Lady Trojans. 9-6 as the point finally goes up for the Lady Trojans. Serves away there by Frankie. Returned by Costado to the Lady Trojans. Olivia Lamy keeps it in the air and returns it right back. There's a big shot there by Sierra. That's Sierra Barch. Now the Lady Phillies will have the service advantage. Played on the back row by Erdl. Erdl now works over to Olivia Lamy. It's going to go too hard. That'll be a point for the Lady Phillies. 11-6 for the Lady Phillies on the Winter Physical Therapy scoreboard. Serves played there by Alyssa Earl. Earl goes right back across the net. Gabby Johnson gets the big killer. She lays it down. 12-6 and a timeout's going to be called by the Lady Trojans. So we'll take a timeout. This is a Big O Tire presentation of the 4A West Regional Volleyball Tournament on K-9radio.com.
Long lines and slow traffic. Gas prices on the rise? Save yourself a trip to the big city by stopping first at Cowboy Motor Company. You no longer have to get out of Dodge to find the best deals on vehicles. Cowboy Motor Company has them in stock. Expanding inventory and plenty of money available for lending, you can now get into Dodge at Cowboy Motor Company. Strength, honesty, and integrity. The Cowboy way. Cowboy Motor Company, 100 Wasatch Road in Evanston.
Going right back to the action in set number 2 with the Natrona Lady Phillies leading at 12-6 on the Winter Physical Therapy scoreboard. Serves across the net by Sierra Barch. Now Lamy gets it and returns it right back to the Lady Phillies. There's a big play laid down there by Jenna Milliken of the Lady Phillies. And a 13-6 lead now for the Lady Phillies. Sierra Barch to serve it away. Played there by the Lady Trojans. It's going to go away and be another point for the Lady Phillies. They're up 14-6 in this second set on the Winter Physical Therapy scoreboard. Sierra Barch with the serve. Kept in the air by Frankie. Olivia Lamy over there. Now it's going to drop in. That'll be a point for the Lady Trojans. 14-7 now. The lead 7 for the Lady Phillies over the Lady Trojans in this second set. Rachel Frankie now back to serve. Frankie on the service line. Returned right back to the Lady Trojans. Returned back to the Phillies and back to the Trojans. Kept in the air by Erdl. Returned right back over to the Lady Trojans. Here's Johnson. It's going to drop right at the feet of Olivia Lamy, and that'll be another point for the Lady Phillies, who lead at 15-7 on the Winter Physical Therapy scoreboard. Switzer with the serve. Going to go now to Alyssa Erdl. There's a point scored by the Lady Trojans. Now 15-8. 15-8 the lead for the Lady Phillies on the Winter Physical Therapy scoreboard. You're watching the 4A West Regional Championship game at K-9radio.com. Olivia Lamy with the serve. Switzer plays it on the back row. Knocked over the net. On a super play there by Jenna Milliken of the Lady Phillies. And they go up by 8, 16-8 on the Win Physical Therapy scoreboard. Sarah Jones with the serve. Up into the net of the ball. Checking into the lineup is Sophia Hoff for the Lady Trojans, along with Jariah Davis. And Galovich with the serve. Galovich serve up over the top of the net. Return right back to the Lady Trojans. They can't get to it. That'll be a point for the Lady Phillies of Natrona. 17-9 for the Lady Phillies on the Winter Physical Therapy scoreboard. Jenna Milliken back to serve it for the Lady Phillies. Milliken's serve goes across the net. Played there by Rachel Frankie. And Galovich can't get it up over the net. And another point scored by the Lady Phillies, who are up 18-9, and another timeout's going to be called. So we'll take the timeout. This is the Big O Time with Evanston presentation of 4A West Regional Volleyball, streaming live online at KS9radio.com.
Throughout our lives, there are times we may need skilled rehabilitation and nursing care or home health and hospice care. Rocky Mountain Care has been providing these services since 1990. Our skilled staff and specialized programs will meet your loved one's needs. Our staff is dedicated to a high-quality outcome for each of our patients and residents. When you or someone you love needs these professional services, think of Rocky Mountain Care. Simply the best care. www.rmcare.com.
Right back to the action we go. Jenna Milliken back to serve for the Lady Phillies. Over the Lady Trojans it'll go. Rachel Frankie to Erdahl. Put up over the top of the net by Hoff. There's a violation. And the score continues to mount for the Lady Phillies over the Lady Trojans. 19-9. Serve across by Milliken. Galovich and Jariah Davis finally gets a score for the Lady Trojans. 19-10 for the Lady Phillies on the Winter Physical Therapy scoreboard. Now the Lady Trojans will serve the Lady Phillies. See if they can work their way back into the second set. Switzer to Barch. Now to Jariah Davis. And up, too many hits, a touch violation, and that'll be a point for the Lady Phillies. They're up 20-10 on the Winter Physical Therapy scoreboard in this second set. Looks like we're at least going forward in this regional championship game one way or another if the Lady Trojans can't get back into the second set. Well, that's going to drop right in front of Jones and Talbert. That'll be a point for the Lady Trojans. 20-11 now for the Lady Phillies on the Winter Physical Therapy scoreboard. Alyssa Earl with the serve. Gabby Johnson returns it to the Lady Trojans. It's back to the Lady Phillies. There's the big kill, Olivia Lamy. 20-12. Lady Trojans attempting to make a comeback. Serving it again is Alyssa Earl, a 5'6" junior for the Lady Trojans. Going to go to the back row and Barch. Now to Robertson. Kept in the air by Olivia Lamy. He's going to drop down for a point. And Gabby Johnson will score the point for the Lady Phillies. 21-12 on the Winter Physical Therapy scoreboard. Serves away. Played well on the back row by Erdahl. Returned right back to the Lady Phillies. And the Trojans get the point. 21-13. Kristen Frankie goes back to serve. 21-13 for the Lady Phillies on the Winter Physical Therapy scoreboard. Jones keeps it in the air. Lady Phillies can't get to it. Sierra Bunch tried to, and the point scored by the Lady Trojans. 21-14, the lead 7 for the Lady Phillies of Natrona on the Winter Physical Therapy scoreboard. Into the net it's going to go. Kristen Frankie serves it into the net. That'll be a service error. Now back to service going to be Sierra Birch. It's going to go right back over to the Lady Trojans. There's Olivia Lama. And the Lady Phillies ran it down, and amazingly enough, they return it right back to the Lady Trojans. Up over the top, there's Olivia Lama and Fretland over there to score a half point apiece. For a point for the Lady Trojans. 22-15 for the Lady Phillies on the Winter Physical Therapy scoreboard. Back across the court, it's going to go to Jones. Jones has it ripped down by Jenna Milliken. And a 23-15 lead now for the Lady Phillies. They've really dominated this second set over the Lady Trojans of Kelly Walsh. Switzer with the serve. Beelines over the net. Olivia Lamy tries to knock it down. It's going to go out. And the line official says, I don't know what happened. They're going to replay it. That's what's going to happen. These officials have been here a long time, too. They're probably going cross-eyed and seeing two lines. Switzer with the serve. Across the net, it's going to go to the Lady Trojans. There's the big kill for the extra Molly Fretland, the sophomore at 5'10". 23-16 now. Limey's back to serve for the Lady Trojans. The Switzer kept in the air by Jones. Returned right back to the Lady Trojans. Here's Frankie to set it up. Return it right back to the Lady Phillies. Back to the Lady Trojans. Olivia Lamy plays it on the back row. There's Jeriah Davis. Returning it to the Lady Phillies. Jones. There's Jeriah Davis. And there's the point for the Lady Trojans. She finishes off that attack. And a timeout's going to be called in this regional championship game in the second set. And we'll take a timeout. You're listening to the Big O Tires of Evanston presentation of 4A West Regional Volleyball on
C9.
This is Matthew Rex, owner of T-Bar S Body Shop and Technoglass of Evanston. We do free estimates on all makes and models of vehicles. We even do estimates on semis and motorhomes. We can do some work on motorcycles as well. Part of that estimating process will take care of all your insurance filing claim, take all the pain out of that process for you. Estimating process takes about 10 minutes, so it's very quick and easy. You don't need to take a whole lot of time out of your day to get them done. We guarantee all of our work. When we're working on your vehicle, we treat it just like we're working on our own vehicle, so you know that it's very well taken care of. You'll be happy you came to us.
Let T-Bar fix your car. T-Bar S Body Shop, Evanston, Wyoming.
Back to the action we go. Olivia Lamy back to serve again. Switzer to Sarah Jones. Returned right back to the Lady Phillies. Switzer keeps it in the air. Put back across the net there by Milliken. Here's Olivia Lamy tries to get it up over the top. And the score goes to the Lady Phillies. 24-17, the Lady Phillies at set point here this afternoon. Serves away by Jones, kept in the air. Jeriah Davis can't get it up over the top. And the Lady Phillies win game number 2. 25-17 over the Kelly Walsh Lady Trojans. We'll step aside, take the timeout. You are listening to the Big O Tire presentation of 4A West Regional Volleyball on KDS9Radio.com.
For over 100 years, Union Telephone has been providing phone service to small communities, places the big guys simply ignored. We were helping our neighbors stay connected to the rest of the country, Times have changed and technology has evolved. Union has been there the entire way. Today, we still keep people connected in more ways and places than ever before. Union Wireless, treating you like a neighbor, not a number.
With Wells Fargo Mobile Deposit, you can deposit a check virtually anytime, anywhere.
You can do it in a coffee shop without spilling a drop. Done.
You can do it while listening to music without missing a beat. Done.
Deposit checks quickly and securely using your smartphone.
You can even do it while you're reading a radio commercial. Done.
On your phone, online, on the go. Wells Fargo makes it easy to get banking done. Wells Fargo. Together we'll go far. Availability may be affected by your mobile device and carrier. Wells Fargo Bank N.A., member FDIC.
Here we go into set number 3. The first set won by Kelly Walsh, 25-22. The second set won by Natrona, 17-25. And here we go into the third. And here in just a little bit, we'll go into the first set too. Lady Phillies out on the floor, as are the Lady Trojans. And we're getting underway in set number 3. And to get this third set underway, the Galovich is back to serve, and your first serve being brought to you by Escalante Sportique in Evanston. Get noticed. Serves away, played well on the back row by the Lady Phillies, returned to the Lady Trojans, and the Lady Phillies score a point. And they're up 1-0 in this third set on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. Serving now for the Lady Phillies is going to be Sarah Jones. It's going to go to the Lady Phillies. There's Davis. And it's going to be blocked and returned right back to the Lady Phillies. Phillies will knock one down. Does it go inside the line? And apparently so. They're up 2-0 over the Lady Trojans on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. Sarah Jones back to serve again for the Lady Trojans. Or for the Lady Phillies, excuse me. It's going to go over to the Lady Trojans. Rachel Frankie plays it. Hoff tries to get it up over the top, but it's returned right back, and it's going to go out of play. And it's going to be touched, though, by the Lady Trojans. That's another point for the Lady Phillies. 3-0 they lead it in the third set of this regional championship game. Here's Davis, knocks it down. Well, that had hit Jones pretty hard there. And 3-1 the lead now for the Lady Phillies. Now to serve it away. Trojans serves the Phillies. 3-1 for the Lady Phillies on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. Galovich keeps it in the air. There's Frankie. Frankie knocks one down and finishes it up. 3-2 now in the third set. We're wrapping up coverage of 4A West Regional Volleyball action. The regional championship game here this afternoon. Kelly Walsh and Natrona. Number 1 seed going into the tournament, Kelly Walsh. Natrona was the 3rd seed. There's the Trojans play with it. It's going to fall at the feet over on the far side of the net by Galovich, and that's going to be a 4-2 lead for the Lady Phillies. So the Lady Phillies to serve it to the Lady Trojans. Oh, they can't quite get it up over the net. Finally do. Return to the Lady Phillies. Boom! There's a kill. Right between the defense. And a 5-2 lead for the Lady Phillies in set number 3. Serves away. It's going to go across the net by Jenna Milliken. There's Frankie. It's going to drop in. That'll be a point for the Lady Trojans. Now 5-3 for the Lady Phillies on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. Alyssa Earl with the serve. Here's Barch, and she has it drop in. That'll be a point for the Lady Phillies of Natrona High School. 6-3 on the Winter Physical Therapy scoreboard. Serves away there by Lauren Taubert. Phillies try the kill attempt. Olivia Lamy over there to keep it in the air. Gabby Johnson now tips it up over the top. Go to Hoff. Now to Frankie. Kept in the air by Jones of the Lady Phillies. Returned cross court by Milliken. Right back to the Lady Trojans. There's the kill attempt. It's going to go out. Go a little deep. 7-3 now for the Lady Phillies on the Winter Physical Therapy scoreboard. Lauren Talbert still to serve for the Lady Phillies. It's going to go to the Lady Trojans, and Emily Erdahl put up across the net, right back to the Lady Phillies. Gabby Johnson lays it on the floor, and that'll be a point for the Lady Trojans. They go up, Lady Phillies, they go up 8-3. And a timeout's going to be called, so we'll take a timeout. This is the Big O Tire of Evanston presentation of 4A West Regional Volleyball at K-9radio.com.
Precious time cannot be recovered once lost, said the famous Jack Sparrow. Don't lose time driving extra miles when the dental services you need are available right here in Evanston. Do you need a root canal? Do you need your wisdom teeth pulled? Are you missing teeth and want a full and perfect smile? Do you need braces? All of these services are available from our specialists right here in Evanston. This is oral surgeon A.J. Stosich, inviting you to join me and my associates. Call today to schedule an appointment at 307-789-5608. That's 307-789-5608. Save your precious time.
All right, here we go. Serves away by the Lady Phillies to the Lady Trojans.
Frankie, and there's Gabby Johnson and Robertson on the double block right back at the Lady Trojans to score the point. A 9-3 lead now for the Lady Phillies on the Winter Physical Therapy scoreboard. Back to serve it again is going to be Lauren Taubert for the Lady Phillies. She's on the service line and ready to go. Over the top, it's going to go. It's going to go deep. No, it's not. It's going to drop in for a point. Service house for Talbot. Talbot will serve again for the Lady Phillies. Well, for the Lady Trojans. Well, who is it? Lady Phillies. To the Lady Trojans. Earl plays it. Goes cross court. Back to the Lady Phillies. Robertson to Birch. Birch is going to knock it down.
11-3 for the Lady Phillies on the Winter Physical Therapy scoreboard. Taubert with the serve. Played off of Frankie, chased down by Erdahl. Hit over the net by Alyssa Earl. Right back to the Lady Phillies. Gabby Johnson knocks one down on the baseline on the far side. 12-3 now for the Lady Phillies, and they're on a roll in this third set. They really rolled in the second, and they are now here in the third. Lauren Taubert right back over to serve for the Lady Phillies. Going to go deep to Erdahl. Return. There's Robertson to return it right back to the Lady Trojans. Olivia Lamy up high. And there's Gabby Johnson for the kill. Well, it's going to be Lamy over there. 12-4 for the Lady Phillies. Trojans to serve. Kristen Frankie to check in to serve for the Lady Trojans. Beelines it over the net. Played by Gabby Johnson. They return it right back to the Lady Trojans. Olivia Lamy, there's Gabby Johnson with the big kill. 13-4 now the lead for the Lady Phillies of Natrona. Casados to serve. It's going to go to Erdahl. She keeps it in the air. Now another attempt for the Trojans. They're going to go over the net. Play there by the Lady Phillies. On the far side, the double block returns it right back to the Phillies. There's Gabby Johnson. Gabby Johnson will score another point. 14-4 here in the third set for the Lady Phillies on the Winter Physical Therapy scoreboard. Casados to serve. Beelines the top of the net, gets over to the Trojan side, returned right back to the Lady Phillies. Kept in the air by the Lady Phillies and returned right back over to the Lady Trojans. There they go. Gabby Johnson returns it right back to the Lady Trojans. Kept in the air by Frankie. It's going to drop down. And the point will be scored by the Lady Phillies on a touch violation by the Lady Trojans. Casados with the serve again. Bangs it to Erdahl. Played there by Frankie. And can't get over the net. Hit there by Molly Fretland of the Lady Trojans. That'll be a point for the Lady Phillies. They go up 16-4 on the Winter Physical Therapy scoreboard. Lady Trojans had the most rest as they played in the first match of the day. Lady Phillies played in the second match of the day. There's the serve by Costados. There's Olivia Lamy getting it up in the air. Return right back to the Lady Phillies. Going to ricochet around, and boy, there's a big shot put on by the Lady Phillies to score another point. 17-4 for the Lady Phillies on the Winter Physical Therapy scoreboard. Casados hits the top of the net. That'll be a point for the Lady Trojans. 17-5 on the Winter Physical Therapy scoreboard. Rachel Frankie back to serve it. Kept in the air by Casados and returned to the Lady Trojans. Up high is Erdahl. She beats the double block of Gabby Johnson and Sarah Jones for the point for the Lady Trojans. 17-6 now for the Lady Phillies, and Franks right back to serve once again. Felines over the top of the net, played there by Milliken. There's Erdahl keeping it in the air. Return to Gabby Johnson. She knocks it out, and that'll be a point for the Lady Trojans. 17-7 on the Winter Physical Therapy scoreboard. Rachel Frankie to serve it again. Going to go across the net to the Lady Phillies. Barch can't get it to go across. Casados plays it. And Switzer returns it right back to the Lady Trojans. Galovich to Erdahl. And the point scored by the Lady Trojans. 17-8. Rachel Frankie back to serve again. Frankie's serve goes to Casados. Now to Johnson. Drops in for the point for Gabby Johnson. 18-8. The lead goes to 10 for the Lady Phillies on the Winter Physical Therapy scoreboard. There's the Lady Phillies playing the return from the Lady Trojans. There's a big hit and a shot there put on by Jenna Milliken. Going to be a timeout called now. Nope, there won't. There'll just be a personnel change. Substitutions. Maybe that's Coach Barkel's signal for substitutions. I don't know. 19-8 for the Lady Phillies. It's going to go cross court to the Lady Trojans. Oh, Olivia Lamy tried to go. No, it's not Lamy. That's going to be Molly Fretland. 20-8 now, and the Lady Phillies just taking control of this set. Having no problems with the Lady Trojans. Barch with the serve. It's going to go awry, and a 21-8 lead now for the Lady Phillies on the Winter Physical Therapy scoreboard. Sierra Barch back to serve it again for the Lady Trojans. For the Lady Phillies, rather, to the Lady Trojans. There's Milliken up with the points, scored by the Lady Phillies. 22-8 the lead for the Lady Phillies on the Winter Physical Therapy scoreboard. There's going to be a timeout call, so we'll take a timeout. 22-8 the lead for the Lady Phillies on the Winter Physical Therapy scoreboard. We'll take this timeout. This is the Evanston, Big O Times of Evanston presentation of 4A West Regional Volleyball at K-9radio.com.
When choosing a physical therapist, you want to choose the best.
You need to know that you have a choice. You can go where you want to spend your health care dollar and where you will get the best services.
Mark Brinkerhoff with Uinta Physical Therapy has been working with patients for over 25 years in his office and through home health programs.
We'll have, especially those that have come back from total hip or knee and shoulder surgeries or any orthopedic, neurologic, or even general aging populations.
Call Uinta Physical Therapy today, 307-783-8068. That's 783-8068.
The action we go while we were away. The Lady Trojans score a point. 22-9 the lead for the Lady Phillies. Chased down by Sarah Jones. Put over the net there by Jenna Milliken. Jariah Davis on the kill attempt. Returned right back to the Lady Trojans just like that. Kept in the air by Frankie. Now it's returned to the Lady Phillies. Gabby Johnson drops it on. It'll be another point for the Lady Phillies. 23-9 now for the Lady Phillies on the Winter Physical Therapy scoreboard. Lexi Switzer to serve now for the Lady Phillies. Kept in the air. Lady Trojans return. It's going to go out, and that'll be another point for the Lady Phillies. This is set point for the Lady Phillies at 24-9 on the Winter Physical Therapy scoreboard. Switzer with the serve. Kept in the air by the Trojans. Returned by Jariah Davis. Violation on the Lady Trojans. And it's going to be a win for the Lady Phillies. They beat the Lady Trojans 9-25 in the third set. And we're going to set number 4. But first, let's take the timeout. This is the Big O Times of Evanston presentation of 4A West Regional Volleyball on K-9radio.com.
The Weight of the Nation is a 4-part documentary series focusing on families and individuals struggling with obesity. This educational series will be held at the UNFOC's #1 Education Center. Part 1 will run on October 9th, Consequences. Part 2 on October 23rd, Choices. Part 3 on November 6th, Children in Crisis. And Part 4 on November 20th, Challenges. Come and learn what you can do to combat this national crisis in our community. Register today at 307-789-5742.
Find out how Chevy trucks stack up against all of the other major brand name trucks in their class. Confirm what you know or surprise yourself. Just log on to CastleRockChevy.com. Right now you can drive any new Chevy truck off the lot for just 1% over factory invoice OAC. And ask about other rebates and offers that apply.
We're Castle Rock.
Like us on Facebook, Castle Rock Chevy in Evanston, CastleRockChevy.com.
This time of year, the weather can change from minute to minute. The team at Plains Pipeline encourages you to focus on safe driving. Slow down. Look for children who may be walking to or from school. Make sure you have supplies in your car like a blanket, water, and emergency food in case of road closures or unexpected storms. Plains Pipeline LP of Evanston also reminds you to always call 811 at least 2 business days before you dig. It's the law. Plus, it could.
We're going into the 4th set. There's the Phillies. They get the first score. Over on the double block on the far side. 1-0 for the Lady Phillies. John Watts Lady Trojans win the first set 25-22.
And it's been all Lady Phillies since then, 17-25 and 9-25. And a point scored again by the Lady Phillies on a violation by the Lady Trojans. 2-0 on the Winter Physical Therapy scoreboard. Here's the shot by Jones over to the Lady Trojans. Little bangs at a little too deep, but that'll be a point for the Lady Phillies. They lead it 3-0 on the Winter Physical Therapy scoreboard. It's going to go boom. There's Lauren Talbert with the shot to score another point. And wowee, a 4-0 lead for the Lady Phillies on the Winter Physical Therapy scoreboard. Sarah Jones with the serve. It's going to go to Frankie. To Jariah Davis up over the top, right back to the Lady Phillies. Robertson puts it up over the top, and it's going to ricochet around. That'll be a point again for the Lady Phillies. They're up 5-0, and they're going to make short work of this. And the timeout's going to be called by the Lady Trojans. So we'll take a timeout. This is the Big O Tire of Evanston presentation of 4A West Regional Volleyball on KNS9Radio.com.
It doesn't matter how large or small your business is. When considering copiers, fax machines, scanners, and other office equipment, call Mountain West Business Solutions first. George Wynn, CEO at Evanston Regional Hospital, have this to say.
With Mountain West Business Solutions, the copiers that we have now, they're very reliable machines. They've done a great job for us, and the rare times when they do have a malfunction, Randy and his people are in here quickly, and they come and service the machines very efficiently. We're very grateful to have Randy Barker and Mountain West Business Solutions as our business partners.
Call Mountain West Business Solutions, a local company with a toll-free number, 866-583-9925.
Back to the action we go in this fourth set. A 5-0 lead for the Lady Phillies. There's a big one. Got a drop on. Wow. For Jenna Milliken. The Lady Phillies are just playing some inside volleyball here. Some substitutions coming in for the Lady Trojans. It's going to be Kristen Frankie and Molly Fretland. Sarah Jones right back to serve it again. Played by Emily Ertl following the serve to Jariah Davis. It's going to go deep. It's going to be another point for the Lady Phillies, and they're up 7-0 here early on in the first set on the Winter Physical Therapy scoreboard. Sarah Jones. Oh, it's going to go into the net. Service error. It's going to go right back to the Lady Trojans. Well, the serve is anyway. 7-1, so I'm out of the press now. It's not going to be a shutout. Galovich to serve for the Lady Trojans. Now Switzer plays it on the back row. Robertson. And it's returned right back to the Lady Trojans. Jariah Davis has a good play. She didn't know what she wanted to do out there. She just stood there and looked at it. And it's going to go out of bounds, and that'll be an 8-run lead for the Lady Phillies on the Winter Physical Therapy scoreboard. Served by Milliken. Kept up in the air by Galovich. There's the ball still being played, and they thought they might have heard a whistle. So things were stopped. On that violation on the Lady Trojans. So the score goes up to 9-1 for the Lady Phillies on the Winter Physical Therapy scoreboard. Milliken with the serve. Beelines the top of the net, but gets over and gets right back to the Lady Phillies. Robertson returns it right back to the Lady Trojans, kept in the air. There's Ada. She can't get it up over the top of that Philly double block over on the far side of the net. 10-1 for the Lady Phillies on the Winter Physical Therapy scoreboard. With the service, Jenna Milliken. Going to drop at the foot of Jariah Davis. That'll be another point for the Lady Phillies. 11-1 on the Winter Physical Therapy scoreboard for the
The Trona Lady Phillies. Milliken with the serve. Line drives up over the top of the net. There's Sophia Huff to Jariah Davis. Davis returns it to the Lady Phillies. There's the throw up there high for Sophia Huff. And the Lady Trojans have to get something to get themselves motivated here in the fourth set. Down 11-2 on the Winter Physical Therapy scoreboard. Serves away, kept in the air now. Returned back over this. Jariah Davis is going to go out of play, and that'll be a point for the Lady Trojans. 12-2 now, the lead for the Lady Phillies, as the Trojans couldn't get that one to go in their favor. Serves away by Talbert. Here's Galovich to Davis. That got right by Jones. Sarah Jones returns it right back over to the Lady Trojans. Galovich sets it up to Sophia Huff. Now there's Gabby Johnson. Put up over the top of the net. Oh, they can't get to it. So the Lady Trojans will score a point. 12-3 for the Lady Phillies on the Winter Physical Therapy scoreboard. Back to service going to be Alyssa Earl. 5'6" junior. Earl to Switzer. Kept in the air by Jones. Gabby Johnson from the near side. Now she moves back to the middle. It's going to go right back to the Lady Phillies. There's Robertson. Kept in the air by Erdo. Chased down by Lamy. Returned right back to the Lady Trojans. Galovich put up over the top by Huff. Now it's going to go to Jones. Gabby Johnson can't get it up over the top. But Switzer does. Sophia Huff has a drop in. That'll be a point for the Lady Trojans. Maybe they're making a little bit of a comeback here. 12-4 in the lead now for the Lady Phillies on the Winter Physical Therapy scoreboard. Serves away by Alyssa Earl. Played by Jones. Cross goes to Milliken. And it's going to drop on the floor, and the Lady Trojans are on their way back. Cut the lead in half to 12-5 on the Winter Physical Therapy scoreboard. Goes cross court. Now right back, and the Lady Phillies finally score after 4 straight points scored by the Lady Trojans. 13-5 now for the Lady Phillies of Natrona County on the Winter Physical Therapy scoreboard. Serves away by the Lady Phillies, kept in the air by the Lady Trojans following that serve. Returned right back to the Lady Phillies. There's Gabby Johnson, returned it right back to the Lady Trojans, kept in the air by Galovich. That's where it's going to be hit deep, and the line official has to jump out of the way and then call it out. Ross just asking her if she wants to dance. Served to the Lady Trojans. There's Gabby Johnson up for the block. Sophia Huff now up for the block there for the Lady Phillies is Sierra Birch. Now there's Birch with the big kill. Right in front of Alyssa Earl. 15-5 now. Lady Phillies have scored 3 straight after the Lady Trojans scored 4 straight. Olivia Lerner will get the kill. 15-6 now. The lead for the Lady Phillies on the Winter Physical Therapy scoreboard. Back to score is going to be the service Frankie. She hopes to score. It didn't happen on that serve. Sophia Huff has it dug out there by Milliken. Returned right back to the Lady Trojans. To Frankie to Huff. Dug out there by Casados and returned right back to the Lady Trojans. Played there by Alyssa Earl. Up over the top there by Olivia Lerner. Scoring the point for the Lady Trojans. 15-7 now on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard for the Lady Phillies. Going to go across court. Here's Jones, returned right back. But Jones returns it right back to the Trojans, and the Phillies score. 16-7 now on the Uinta Physical Therapy scoreboard. Sierra Barch back to serve it now for the Lady Phillies, who are up 16-7. Back out there by Alyssa Earl, kept in the air, returned to the Lady Trojans. It's going to drop out and go deep.
That'll be a point for the Lady Phillies. I might have to get the binoculars on to see the line. Barch with
the Trojans. Again, the scores. Kelly Watts wins the first one, 25-22. Natrona comes back and gets Kelly Watts to set number 2, 17-25. Natrona wins set number 3, 9-25. And win the regional championship by beating Kelly Watts 11-25. Over in the East, Gillette and Cheyenne East in the regional championship game. No reports on what's going on over there as we wrap these up. This has been a sports production and sports broadcast of ODS Media Incorporated and Cook Brothers Broadcasting. No portion of this production can be used to rebroadcast without the express written consent of Old West Media Incorporated. This has been Wyoming 40 West Regional Volleyball Action, live from Riverton, Wyoming. A presentation of Big O Tires of Evanston, Old West Media Incorporated, and Cook Brothers Broadcasting LLC are proud to be able to have brought you this special event, made possible by our sponsors, including Cowboy Motor Company, Save a Horse, Buy It from Cowboy, Big O Tires of Evanston, University's #1 education center, Chad's Automotive, they can fix it. Uinta Physical Therapy, T-Bios Body Shop and Technoglass, Mountain West Business Solutions, Castle Rock Chevrolet at CastleRockChevy.com, Bay River Dental, Wells Fargo Bank, Plains Pipeline LP of Evanston, Rocky Mountain Care, simply the best care, and by Wyoming Dental Specialties. The first serve of every set was brought to you by Escalades Boutique. Get noticed and a scoreboard by Mark Brinkerhoff at Uinta Physical Therapy. Find out how you can expose your business, service, or products across the state of Wyoming in the future broadcast by emailing knyn@k-9radio.com. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors they can cash an archive copy of this game at K-9, that's the number 9, k-9radio.com.